open, closed. Let's learn about this one. So this one is quite interesting. So classes should be open for extension, closed for modification. So let's say that now in here we have a new shape. Let's say that we have the shape. So let's just have a new shape in here, and this will be a cube. So let's say that we have a cube, and for now let's just leave it empty. And if I go to area calculator, now have a look. So I've got a list of shapes in here, or a list of objects, and I've named it shapes. Now we have a cube. So if we want to calculate the area for the cube, we need a new if statement. And here I'm going to say that this is a cube, just like that, and whatever logic that we need for the cube itself. But here we just broken this rule in here, open, closed. So classes should be open for extension and closed for modification. So what we're doing here, we are modifying this class. So each time that we have a new shape, we are adding a new if statement. So if I have 10 extra shapes, so let's say cone, rectangle, so on and so forth, we'll have a bunch of different if statements. So this is bad practice. So how do we fix this? So what we do is we actually create a new interface, and here I'm going to say shape, and this right here, so let's just deal with this. So this shape will have one single method, or this interface will have one single method. I'm going to say, we can say double, and then area, and there we go. So this is the area. Now for circle, we basically say implements and then shape. So this is a shape, and we need to implement the abstract method. There we go. And if I go to area calculator in here, let's just take this right here. So oh, that's a square. So whoops. That's the area there, and the return type will be basically that exact same thing. And here I don't need to cast this anymore. I could just say get radius and job done. So the same for square. So here implements and then shape. Let's implement the method, and again area calculator, let's grab this and then return this exact same thing. Again, no need for casting in there, and job done. So the same for cube in here. So we could say implements and then shape, right? Oops. So shape, there we go. And I'm just going to leave this empty for now. But now if I go back to area calculator, so area calculator, have a look. So you can see that this class in here, it's open for modification, but we don't want this. So what we do is we get rid of all of this. So I can get rid of that. And now I can say, so here, this, instead of an object, we'll take a shape. This will be shapes, and this will be shape. And we can say sum plus equal to the shape dot and then area. Have a look. And I can actually inline this like that. And you can see that now this class is so simplified right now. So if I go back to, I think it's main, which is complaining now. Yes. So here, this will be shape. And there we go. So if I run this, we should get the exact same output. Have a look. 414. And we have the JSON version as well as the CSV version. So this means that now if I, so here, if I say, let's add our new, so I think it was cube that we had. So cube equals to new cube in here. And if I basically pass cube now, and if I run this, this will give me the exact same result. That's because cube right here, we just said 0, but let's just say that we have 100. So run this, this will give us 514, right? And you can see that, so if I have, for example, let's just say a rectangle, so rectangle class, and oops, mistake there, can't spell rectangle, so rectangle, rectangle, just like that. and let's say that this is 20, right? So now you can see that if I go back here, so open, close. So classes should be open for extension and close for modification. So now we are extending the area calculator by adding a new shape, but we're not modifying it. That's the beauty of using interfaces in here, right? So in other words, you should not have to rewrite an existing class for implementing new features. That's what we've just done. So if I go back to main in here, and let's add our rectangle. Rectangle equals to new rectangle. And here I can pass rectangle. So I can pass rectangle just like that. And you can see that things still work. So if I run this, bingo. So 5, 3, 4. So that was basically open close principle.